Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 21 career mode with Manchester United, and today we've got episode 20 of the career mode, which is in fact the start of season 2. So just before we go any further then into today's episode, and the majority of you guys watching this right now aren't subscribed to the channel. If you end up enjoying today's episode, please go down below, hit the red subscribe button. It's completely free. You can always go back and change your mind. So then guys, there's one thing then that I have to mention before we go any further in today's episode. As you guys know, in real life right now, there obviously talks about a European Super League and all that sort of stuff. You guys would have heard about it, you know, for 2 days now straight, whereas obviously I'm recording this on the second day of hearing it. You guys seeing this video on the third day. And like I say, yeah, I'm totally against it. I'm going to put some tweets up on screen right now that I put up on Twitter last night. And yeah, I'm totally against it. I don't support it whatsoever. And funny fact is, I didn't actually want to record this episode. Not that I support United or whatnot, but it felt pointless recording it because it was sort of like, well, you know, sort of like, who wants to watch this knowing that there's, you know, do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just didn't even want to record it, but we're going to push through. We're going to get started. The second season of this United career mode. So now that we've moved on then into the second season, as you can see, Mason Greenwood has finally completed his development plan to go up to a striker. And finally, it's took so long. I think we set this literally first or second episode in, and he's finally completed it. Now I'm hoping he goes up by at least 2 overalls. 3 would be nice, but at least 2. Let's have a see now how many he's going to go up. And he's going to go up by 3 overalls. That is great. He's now 83 rated and now a striker finally. That is something we wanted since day one. Let's go ahead and put him on complete striker. And I also do believe as well, Donny van der Beek, yeah, he has completed his development plan as well. I don't think he will go up just because of his age. We'll see. And yeah, he's not going to go up unfortunately. But let's go ahead and put him on. Let's put him on deep line playmaker and see how he grows from there. So the transfer budget then we do get given for this second season is £285 million, and we've got about 75,000 in a wage. But of course, as you guys know, we can adjust that. But 285 million is a massive amount of money, and we definitely need to put it to some use in this second season if we do want to try and compete and win the Premier League and also the Champions League. So I think the best place to start then, before we do start talking about any transfers, is the start 11 and also the bench and everything like that, and see where we do want to improve this team for this upcoming season then. So of course, the front three, no problems with Rashford whatsoever, no problems with Martial. If anything, he is going to stay at the club. Now 88 rated, I reckon he could reach 90 before the end of the season, no problems with that. Now, the right wing position, guys. Obviously, Greenwood, we just converted him to a striker, so I think it's only right that we do play him at striker. And now I do think we've got plenty of games coming up this season. We want to try and compete in every competition and try and reach the final of every competition. So with that, Martial just won't be able to see out every game. So I think Greenwood and Martial will rotate this season, which will then leave the right wing position free for a new signing. Because Neto, even though obviously I brought him in to be our number 7, to be our first team winger, he just hasn't grown as much as I wanted him to. And like I say, by now, if he was going to start in starting 11, he'd have to be at least 83 rated plus in that right wing position. So again, he's going to stay on the bench for us, and we're going to get another right winger into the side. Now moving on into the midfield, this is where it's really tough for me. The back line I have no problems with. Obviously, sell Maguire. Let's move Torres in there as well. Swap them 2 over and go with something like that. But in terms of the midfield, this is where I'm struggling, because Felix, I want to get him game time. I'm going to have to play him at cam. Then Fernandez, I definitely want him in the side. You know, 91 rated, our best player. And now Pogba, where does that leave him? Because we want to get a CDM into the side, a proper, you know, CDM defensive midfielder. Does Pogba fit that role? And by looking at some of his stats, he just doesn't. You know, 67 interceptions, 63 defensive awareness, 68 slide tackles, 70 stand tackle. You know, he's a decent CDM. Don't get me wrong, he can put a few good tackles in, but he is better going forward. And now, with this position, do we just play 3 attacking midfielders? But I'm just a little bit worried that when we play the bigger teams, or any sort of team, you know, like your Leicesters, your Evertons, your West Hams, we always need some player to at least sit around about here in the team when we do go forward. And is Pogba that person? I don't know. You guys have to let me know down below in the comments. But moving on then, down to the bench. Like I said, I don't really have many problems with the bench. I do feel like we have a lot of good quality on here. Like I say, Neto, not wanting to get rid of him. Definitely still want to develop him and try and get him into the first team eventually. But right now, I don't think he's first team quality. McTominay, again, I want to keep him, of course. I do find him a really good player. Dan James, again, look at him. He can play almost every position across the front three. And he is going to be rotated with Marcus Rashford. Now, Fred, of course, we are looking to sell him this season. And that is where we could do with another CDM just on the bench, just a little bit younger. and someone that's got, you know, a better potential than Fred. Williams, again, no problems with him. Maguire, we are looking to sell and bring in just a younger centre-back that, again, can rotate with Koundé and Torres. Whether that could be Tuanzebe and bring someone in from the youth academy that will sit here in the reserves and we could train him up, I don't know. And then Dean Henderson. If we can't sell De Gea, what do we do? Do we keep De Gea in the side? Obviously, we want to try and get Dean Henderson in the first team this season. Like I said, if I can't sell De Gea, it looks like we might have problems with that. And then just quickly then, moving on to the reserves, and just quickly show you guys some of the players we do have in here. Of course, we do have a lot of players that did come back from loan. And so, for example, Phil Jones will be sold. Pereira, go out on loan. He can stay. What age is he? 25, he can stay. Chong, he'll go out on loan. Dalot, probably go out on loan because Williams has surpassed him now in overall. Traore, loan. Cavard, loan. Levitt, loan. Garner, loan. Mengi, loan. Cavani's leaving to Lazio. Van der Beek, I'm going to be honest, is going to be sold just because I've not really enjoyed him as much as I wanted to. And like I say, I feel like we can get a better CDM in the club. Mata is moving to Bayer Leverkusen. If I remember rightly, Luke Shaw is going to stay. He's very unhappy at the moment. Maybe his contract will definitely sort that out. Maguire is going to be sold, and Hugo Chambers is going to go out on loan. So just quickly touching then on the youth academy, Lucas Miller is going to get promoted to the first team. Then I'm going to try and get him out on loan. Apart from that, Patrick Stark, still waiting for him to turn 16, so I can get him out on loan. He can, look at that, 68 overall already, and he can definitely go straight into at least a League One side, I'd say. And like I say, looking to get him out on loan as soon as possible, and the same with these players as well. Well, here we go then, guys, into the main topic of today's video, signing Jadon Sancho. Now, of course, I did say that right wing position does need improving, and Jadon Sancho, of course, linked with United in real life. Whether to make that transfer happen in the future, I don't know, but I was against signing him, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest to you guys right now. I was against signing him at the start of the career mode. I thought, let's try and go down a different route. And I tried that with Pedro Neto, and it just hasn't paid off in the end. And I thought, Jadon Sancho, such a big name, English player. I want to try and bring him to the Premier League, of course. And I haven't used him. I used him in the England career mode, but not much. And I enjoyed him in that, I'm going to be honest. And I think in this team, he definitely can strive on that right wing position. I mean, we definitely give him the number 7. Of course, he's number 7 for Dortmund at the moment. Pedro Neto is our number 7. But obviously Neto, again, just not broke into the first team as much as I'd like him to. So Jadon Sancho could come in and get the number 7 shirt. So Jadon Sancho then is currently valued at £134.5 million. It's a lot of money. And like I say, that's just his value. What the club want at the very most is 181 million for him, which is understandable. Like I say, we are playing on the realism mod. So a lot of these players' values, especially like Jadon Sancho, 21, 89 rated. His value is shot up. So I've gone ahead and offered here 90 million. Plus Donny van der Beek at the same time. Obviously, him going to Dortmund would be a good move for him. Obviously, Dortmund are very well respected clubs. So let's go ahead and submit this offer and see what they have to say about this. And okay, but they want Van der Beek. They still want Van der Beek, but they want 142.1 million plus a 15% sell-on clause as well. Wow, okay. Let's propose a new transfer fee. Let's try and go down to 110 here because that is a lot of money. 140 million plus a 42 million pound player. I'm going to leave the sell-on clause because I imagine that, you know, they're going to want a sell-on clause. He's only 21 years of age. So let's have a see what they have to say to that offer. And okay, wow, okay. They are not prepared to let him go for anything less than 142.2. Let's try and counter this maybe one last time. Let's try and go down to 120. See what they have to say to that. It's a lot of money. That obviously we have the money in the bank and it'll be our star signing of the summer. But still, I did not expect that whatsoever. And yeah, wow, they keep upping the money as well. It's 142.1, 142.2, and now 142.3. They're adding money on for us messing them around. And I'm just going to have to go ahead and accept this if we want Jadon Sancho on the side, which I do. So wow, okay, that has really took me by surprise. That much money straight away at the start of today's episode. It's not going to show us, it shows you there briefly. Yeah, it's not going to show us there what the club expected, but yeah, they've got a lot of money there. 142.3 plus 42 million for Donny van der Beek. That's what he's worth. Yeah, so let's go ahead and negotiate this. Yeah, I'm flabbergasted. I didn't expect that already. Crucial, let's accept that, of course. Crucial. Moving on, contract length 5 years. Let's try and get him on 5 years, and yeah, they're looking for that. That's great. Something we can agree on, maybe not transfer fee. Oh, we agreed on Donny van der Beek, but still. Here we go, contract wage. Wow, okay, they've left this down to me. Well, he's on 145. Let's try and offer maybe 165, the 20,000 extra. and try and offer a signing on bonus of 1.5 mil. I reckon that's good. You know, he's 89 rated, by the way. So let's submit that offer and let's see what they have to say to that. Bear in mind, there's no bonus on this, so he might want a little bit more. Let's have a see. Let's have a see. Let's have a see. And, okay, he wants that, but he wants a 5-goal bonus on top. Bearing in mind, this 5-goal bonus, you're only going to get 160 grand for this. I don't mind accepting that. I do not mind accepting that already, because he scores 5 goals, he gets 160 grand. I pay more than that a week, so... And, to be honest, I expect him to score 5 goals. But let's go ahead and accept that. And let's get Jadon Sancho into the side. And just imagine this front three. Rashford, Martial, and Sancho. And here he is then, our new signing for the start of this second season. Jadon Sancho. And I just can't wait to use him, guys. I'm gutted that his sprint speed is only 82. I am gutted, but like I said, I've used him before and it's never really been a problem. In that England career mode, it was never really a problem in that. So again, I'm excited to use him, and the front three we have right now is like unbelievable. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is how the team is going to look moving forward. We're going to have to put someone down to the reserves. Fred, let's get Greenwood onto the bench. Obviously, you could say it's sort of a step back for Greenwood going onto the reserves, but in this season, he is going to be playing in that striker role more often than not, and I'm pretty certain that is what he would want in real life, you know. So, you know, with the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, Premier League, can't forget that. They will be rotated a lot in this, and with Greenwood now being 83 rated, you know, it makes me want to rotate them even more. So we do have some emails then to attend to. As you guys know, I did mention Mata is leaving to join Bayer Leverkusen. We didn't end up renewing his contract. Hugo Chambers, one of our youth academy goalkeepers, is going out on loan for a 2-year deal. Cavani, again, another player, we didn't renew his contract, and he joins Lazio at the start of the season. Now, I did get a scout report, sorry, for Declan Rice. We're going to touch on that in just a second. And also got Liverpool here. So they signed Pau Torres, and we're not letting that happen whatsoever. So then, guys, I want you to let me know down below in the comment section what we should do about the midfield situation. Now, of course, I mentioned how I want Fernandes in centre mid, and also, realistically, a CDM to go alongside him. Because I want Fernandes to pick up the ball, play the ball forward, and also join the attack. But I need a CDM alongside him that will help defend when needed. Now, of course, Zakaria, I've used him slightly, not a lot, but the fact he can play centre-back as well is quite good, if I'm going to be honest. No doubts that Ndidi could do the same, and Ndidi, you know, played in the Premier League, proven Premier League player, and got a lot of quality in him. And of course, I'd imagine that midfield three, Felix and Cam, Fernandes in midfield alongside Ndidi. Just imagine that. Surely we'd have to win every competition available, surely. Moving down the list, Declan Rice, as you guys just seen, I got a scout report for him. And the only thing that puts me off signing him is he's actually going to be our lowest rated midfielder. We got Pogba 88, Fernandes 91, McTominay 82, and Fred, as it stands, 83. So signing Declan Rice, he's going to be realistically at the bottom of the pecking list in terms of midfielders. So that's what sort of puts me off signing him. If he was 83, 84, I'd look into it. But the fact he's 80 rated does put me off signing him. Although Man United obviously are linked with him in real life. And then one other player to add on to this list, someone did mention down below in the comments, was Florentino from Benfica, 21 years of age, can play CDM, centre mid, Portuguese, 6 foot, and we have got a sort of Portuguese connection right now with Felix and obviously Bruno Fernandes in the side, and it is something that I do like, quite like the sound of. Now, if I sign this guy, he could replace Fred's position on the bench, I'm going to be honest, and I do quite like the idea of that. We don't have to sell Pogba, and we get a CDM into the side, but I'm going to leave it down to you guys down below in the comments. So Jadon Sancho then, let's go ahead and get him on a development plan. You can see already he's upset about his player performance and his play time, which is pretty bizarre seeing as though he's not stepped foot out in a Man United shirt as of yet and made his debut. Let's go down here, and I think getting him straight away on the right winger position is going to work. I could do with increasing his weak foot though. I could do without, but it's still going to take 18 weeks, and like I say, it could increase his overall. And also, while we're here as well, let's change his kit number and also his boots. Even though his boots aren't too bad, I would like to change them just for the sake of changing them. You know, he's joined the new club, he's going to change his boots as well. So let's go down here. And now I do quite like the look of them. You know, it goes with the shorts as well, it goes with the socks, but then I do quite like the look of these here. Although it just annoys me, the fact that they're not exactly too bright. I wish, you can see in the picture, they're so bright, yet in game, they don't actually look that bright. So I think we'll go with them for now, just to see how it actually does look on the grass. The same boots again, but again, I do prefer the other ones, but just see how they look. Can I change his kit number from here? And okay, I can actually change his kit number from here. Let's give him the number 7. And there we go. How good does that look? Sancho 7, United kit and everything. There we go. So here we go then. Let's have a look at some of these emails. So David De Gea has actually been injured in pre-season. He's going to be out for up to 7 weeks. I don't think he'll be fit in time for the first game. but it allows us to give a testing goal now for Dean Henderson. We can see here we've got 2 transfer offers from Maguire, 1 coming from Chelsea, 1 coming from Juventus, and I know which one I would rather accept. Of course, Juventus. And to be honest, for Harry Maguire, okay, yeah, the Chelsea one must have come in a long while ago. It's rejected. But for Maguire, it's probably not a bad move to Juventus. Just because, obviously, Italian league, supposedly a lot slower of a league. And for him, who's got 50 pace, you know, it might just help him. It might just turn things around over there. So let's go ahead and accept that offer for him. An offer here, Man City, trying to sign McTominay. Let's go ahead and reject that. Oh, here we go then. Another transfer offer is coming, this time for Fred. And to my surprise, Monaco. I've actually not seen their name too much in this year's FIFA, but Monaco coming in, trying to sign Fred, 15.5 million. I could get 23 million for him, but to be honest, we need him out the door, and I'm just a little bit worried that we're not going to get too many transfer offers for him. So let's go ahead and accept that from Monaco and see if he does join them. So Maguire and Fred then have both been sold. You can see Maguire does make the move to Juventus, and we get 25.5 million in return for him. And like I say, Fred has made the move to Monaco, and we get 30 million in replace for him. So again, 2 deals, and I'm pretty happy with the clubs they've gone to as well. Maguire going to Juventus, it shouldn't be too bad there, I'm going to be honest. They do play a 3 at the back, so again, he's going to get plenty of game time. And Fred, again, moving to Monaco, he could possibly help them move up that table. So we are going to be playing in our first 2 games of the Premier League season in today's episode. You can see the first one is going to be at home to Newcastle. And then we're going to end the episode off by playing away to Manchester City. We just can't get away from this Manchester derby. And the first episode of this career mode, we played a Manchester derby as our first game. And at the final game of the season, we played City. And now this time, our second game is going to be against them again. So what I'm going to do then in today's episode then, guys, is for these first 2 games, I'm going to go with the midfield 3 of Felix, Fernandes, and also Pogba, and see how Pogba does do in that CDM role. Like I say, I would like him to go forward, and there's no doubt he will get chances going forward. But I would like to try and keep him in the squad, and if he wants to stay in the squad, he's going to have to try and help out and defend. So, with that, now we've sold Fred, which players should we get to try and sit on the bench that will rotate with the likes of Pogba in the midfield? Now, Zakaria, would he sit on the bench? I don't really know. And did he? Would he sit on the bench and rotate with Pogba? I don't know. Declan Rice, would he? Probably. But then Florentino, he definitely would. If I'm going to be honest, 78 rated. He would definitely come in, go on the bench and rotate with Pogba in the midfield. 81 strength. Let's see his defensive positioning. And can we take a look at that? Defensive positioning. Defensive awareness, 75. Standing tackle, 79. 80 slide tackle. Decent passing as well. Decent ball control and dives into tackles as a trait already. But I'm going to wait to see what you guys say down below in the comments. Well, let's go straight into this press conference then. Our first one of the season. Let's have a see what they have to say. Can your boys challenge for the title? Of course. We've got enough ability, that's for sure. And definitely bringing in Jadon Sancho has helped. Players have grown since last season. And this season, we're coming for revenge. Definitely on Crystal Palace. Definitely. I can't forget about them, of course. Is McTominay ready to step in now? He's got all the tools. And like I said, I definitely like him. He's really good as a CDM, but also as a midfielder that drives forward. I really do like him in that position. Dan James, there are plenty of positives in pre-season, including some of James's performances. Has he done enough to make more appearances? Definitely. No reason not to. Last season, he come in, clutch for us quite a lot of the games. So he knows he's on my mind, and like I say, he'll definitely get game time this season. Well, here we go then, guys, into our first game of the season against Newcastle United at Old Trafford. They're playing a 4-4-2, which is nice to see. No 5 at the back, which I absolutely hate, but this is our starting 11 then. So Rashford, Martial, Sancho, Felix, Fernandes, Pogba, Telles, Torres, Koundé, Wan-Bissaka, and Dean Henderson in goal. Let's get into it. Sancho making his debut. Let's go out there and start the season with 3 points. Well, here we go then into our first game of the season. I wanted to kick off in a big way here. Definitely don't want to make no mistakes. Exactly like that. Like Fernandes has done there, run straight into Wilson, or Wilson ran into him. We don't want to start like that. Like I said, last season we struggled to get out of 5th place. We just couldn't string 2 wins together. And if we strung 2 wins together, we had 2 losses straight after it. And like I say, definitely much better in the Champions League this season. We've got the money and we need to use it this season to make sure we make the best of this second season. But here we go, Rashford. Can see Martial. Go on, Martial. Go on, use your pace. Go on, try and get through. I just can't get past the defender in the end. Oh, here we go. Newcastle now getting forward. Let's just stop this attack. Koundé. Okay, never mind. Koundé. What? Dean Henderson. What? Okay, Newcastle make it 1-0. 17 minutes in. Nothing has changed so far from last season. Conceding early, and that's so poor. Like, what was Henderson doing? He didn't even move, did he, for the goal? Let's have a look at the replay here. That is frustrating. Let's have a see here. Koundé just can't get a ball whatsoever. And then the pass. Great vision. And then Henderson did move, but not quick enough, I'm going to be honest. Definitely not quick enough. And there we go, Newcastle make it 1-0, 18 minutes in. There we go, Pogba helping out defensively, not doing too bad here. Sancho now, looking for a through ball here for Martial. It's a decent ball, but there's too much power on it in the end, and Martial just can't get to it. But for you guys then that's still watching in today's episode, please let me know down below in the comments your thoughts on this European Super League. Like I say, you sort of know my view on it so far. I do not like the sound of it whatsoever, and I'm half tempted to make a video on it. I really am. But yeah, I definitely want to see your guys' comments, and I do read every comment, by the way. You know, a lot of YouTubers say that, but I honestly am one of them people that will go back late on at night, go back through all the comments from out the day and read them all. And I am interested to see everyone's point of view on this, because I can imagine the majority of it is they don't want it, and we get the free kick there. But I am interested to see if people do want it and why they want it and them sort of things. But here we go, free kick now. Fernandez is on this. I don't think I can shoot from here. Just personally, I don't think I can. But let's try and get it towards the back post here. Try and get some players here. Go on, Rashford. Go on. And what? Oh, wow. Okay. I thought that was going in. Is that a handball? I think that's a handball here. And it might just be a handball. Let's have a look at the replay. And is it a handball? And it is a handball in the end. Fair enough. Handball. I'll take that. Fernandez could make it level in this game. 36 minutes in. Come on, Fernandez. Come on, come on. Let's go over this right-hand side here where you scored many before. Okay, just right. I might mess that up. It's in. No, man, it's in. There we go. Fernandez levels us up. 36 minutes in. He takes the free kick, wins the penalty, and he takes the penalty and makes it 1-1 in this game. There we go. Come on, Fernandez. Come on, we can win this, guys. Let's not fall down and, you know, repeat last season. Sancho plays it down. Felix going to cut it back. Try to play the pass inside. Found Sancho once again. He's going to shoot. In the end, it's blocked. Let's see if we can win this back now and try and get a second goal before half-time. How good would that be? Wan-Bissaka get a tackle in. That is great from Wan-Bissaka. Let's get forward now. Let's drive forward. Okay, Martial. The pass to him is not great, but it got to him in the end. Out wide. Go on, Rashford. Go on. Roll it over. There we go. Go on. Finish shot. Oh, in the end, just not enough quality in the shot. Pogba plays the pass up now. Sancho. Let's see if we can get anything going here. And wow, okay. Couldn't release the pass quick enough. Pogba, come on. You've got to do some defensive work right now. He's got decent pace, though, in getting back. Wan-Bissaka clears it in the end. Let's even get forward now. Torres, a little bit of a risky pass, but played it off. Fernandez. Rashford, I'm keeping my eye on, but Felix has made a great run. Here we go, back inside. Fernandez with his shots. And, okay, straight away, straight at Dubravka there. Could have done a lot better. Could have had a bit of height in there, but crossed in. Okay, punched away. And can we win that header? Go on, Rashford, win the header. Okay, that's decent. Tellez tripping over players here. But let's just get forward. Wan-Bissaka looking at runs. Pogba over the top, trying to find Felix. Just couldn't get anything on the end of it in the end. Here we go, Bruno Fernandes now. The pass out wide to Rashford. Let's get it up now. Martial, Felix, make a run. Felix, trying to get Felix in behind. Couldn't get him in behind. We've got to win this back now. We've got not long left in this game, as you guys can see. What's that, 10 minutes left. Koundé's coming over here to defend. We're a little bit short at the back here. Could do with someone covering at centre-back right now. Koundé. Oh, I thought I was going to fall to Rashford, but it's not. And here we go. Koundé, just get back in position, please. Koundé, go on. Oh, Wan-Bissaka, that is great. That is great for Wan-Bissaka. Just stop this attack. And just get it cleared. There we go. Thank God. Pogba now pushes this forward now. Fernandez. Who have we got? What options have we got? I'm looking at Rashford. Should have played it. Looking at Martial. The pass to Martial. There we go. The touch. The finish. Surely. What? And my controller, man. What is up with my controller today? But what is that about? Williams, no. Wan-Bissaka's having a great game. Oh, man. That could have been our last chance of the game. There we go. Felix over the top now, trying to find Sancho. Could Sancho get the winner here? Could Sancho find a winner? He could find the assist for the winner, and he does. There we go, Anthony Martial. On literally last minutes of the game, Sancho provides the assist. Great ball roll. Pass inside. Martial, right place, right time. And there we go. We get the winner in this game. That is mental. Last season, we couldn't do that. We just couldn't do that. This game would have ended 1-1. Maybe even 1-0 to Newcastle. You never know. Sancho picks up the ball. Finds it fine. Gets himself inside the pass to Martial. What a finish. What a finish to this game that has been. And there we go. The full-time whistle has gone. And we open up the season with a massive 3 points. So we've got a youth player here then that has completed his development plan. And like I say, he's only 47 rated. So I'm hoping this will increase it by quite a decent amount. He is a left wing back. We converted him to a left midfielder. Let's have a see now. He's going to go up. And he goes up by 11. 11 overalls. I didn't think that was possible. 11 overalls. Wow, okay. Let's get him on another one straight away. Okay, so he's a left mid. He's left footed. So obviously right mid does make sense. Let's get him on a right midfielder position change. and see how long that takes. Now, these 3 players were 14 years of age, and they're now 15, so I'm hoping Patrick Stark, our best youth player at the moment, 69 overall, hopefully he will turn 16 at some point soon. So just before then, we do go into our final game for today's episode. We are facing Man City. I thought I'd show you guys some of the transfers that have happened so far. Lamar going to Dortmund. So obviously they've just sold Sancho, so they've gone ahead and signed Lamar from Atletico Madrid. Zinchenko going to Napoli. Zagadou going to Arsenal. Another centre-back. So they're really strengthening their defence, because last season he signed Canate. Kabak going to Lazio, Sengizunda going to Villarreal, Maguire, as we know, going to Juventus, and Bolo going to Spurs. Interesting. Kata, I know how to pronounce his name. I can't pronounce it on the spot right now, but I have pronounced it before. But he's going to Liverpool. Interesting that signing a centre-back really is interesting. Tomori going to PSG, and let's see, anyone else? That Gravenberg's going to Hanover. Okay, that's interesting. Eggestein going to Brighton. Wow, okay, I did not expect that whatsoever. Anyone else? Anyone else? Fred, Danilo going to Lyon. Obviously, you guys can have a pause of this video and see if there's anyone else you want to take a look at. Newcastle selling Joe Linton. He's going to Ajax. But we'll definitely have another look at this at the end of the transfer window. Well, here we go then. A massive game, the Manchester Derby, the second game into this season. And we're away from home for this one. Now, the team did perform decently well in that first game. Gutted to be the first team to concede, I've got to be honest. We should have done a lot better there. But we're going to go with the same team once again. Rashford, Martial, Sancho. Midfield 3 the same. Back 4 the same. No reason not to. Again, I'm going to keep a close eye on Pogba. See how he does perform in that CDM role. Again, if we don't end up using him and we sign someone like Ndidi, what does his role become then? Does his role become the other centre mid and Fernandes goes back to Cam? But then what does Felix do? You know, guys, it's tough. It really is tough. But let's get into it now against City. Oh, Fernandes, that is brilliant, Fernandes. There we go, send Rashford running. That is brilliant from Fernandes. Let's go, let's go. Come on, Rashford. Bit of a, not the best first touch. I can see that pass there. I can see that pass. The shot is on. Wow, okay. Troubled Henderson more than I thought he's going to. And let's get this corner whipped in straight away here. Started off really well against City. Kunde going up for the header. He's only 5'10". I say he's only 5'10", but he's still got up there for the header in the end. Sancho playing it down now. Martial. Surely Martial's got to beat both of these two players, and he does. Goes inside, Martial. Okay, heel to heel. Maybe one more touch. The finesse shot is on. And it's blocked in the end. Let's have a see now. Rashford, can he do something similar on this side? Rolls it. Oh, okay, never mind. Gundogan. He's going to cut it out straight away. There we go. Fernandes now. Plays the pass. Felix. Okay, Pogba on the ball. Looking at options. Might have to go back here to go forward. This is great. Here we go. Wan-Bissaka now. Felix. Okay, inside Pogba. Down now. There we go. Martial. Surely 1-0. Surely 1-0. And it is 1-0. What a thunderbolt there from Martial. 25 minutes in and we take the lead against Manchester City, our dearest rivals. And there we go. What a way to start off this game. At least this time we're scoring first, you know. And it makes a difference on the Newcastle game. Pogba, again, like I say, even though he's on stay back while attacking, he will find himself getting forward and he will help with assists in this side. Oh, here we go now. City getting forward. Gundogan, who is known for getting in the box this season. His best scorer in the season, but it's Aguero. It's Aguero who finds the back of the net. Wow, okay, 1-1. Yep, it's a very familiar sight to last season. We score first. Opposition equalises minutes after. And Aguero, great goal, I've got to be honest. Was it outside the box? I don't think it was, but... Oh, it might have been. Yeah, it was outside. Oh, no, just inside the box there. Beating Dean Henderson. And that's the second time in today's episode he's been beaten. But let's not forget, you know, De Gea was beaten a lot last season. By a lot of goals that I did expect him to save. But there we go, 1-1 now, 35 minutes in. Oh, here we go, the cross in from Sterling, headed away, Tellez. Go on, just headed away once again, Fernandes, there we go, come on. Rashford, go on, control that, that's great. Maybe back inside for Fernandes, good pass. Out wide now, Felix, looking at Martial, looking at some runners. Low cross inside, and wow, okay. Ended up closer towards Henderson than I expected it to. But yeah, unfortunate, not able to get anything from that counter-attack. Got to be careful, but there we go. Into half-time in this game, and it's still equal. Oh, here we go. No way. Mendy forward, and he plays the pass over clear. No! Oh my god. Oh my god, that was too close to call. That was too close to call. Oh, that's great. That's great. Martial. Here we go, Martial. Felix in the middle. Martial, finish it. Go on, finish it. It's in. There we go. 2-1 in this game. Martial does score. Felix was up there with him. I expected to see Sancho coming into the area, which he didn't. So in the end, just took it on his own, Martial, and finished it in the back of the net. And we're now back in front in this game. Look at Sancho there, trying to catch up. Just couldn't catch up in time. Felix was there, but Martial, no doubt in his finishing. And there we go, 2-1 up now. Oh, Pogba, man. Pogba, man. No, 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 no. Thank God, Torres. What a great block that is. He's out of position, no. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. No way, De Bruyne. Thank God. But yeah, Pogba, just the pass was poor. Hopefully we can just get this played out from the back. Up. There we go. Thank God. Felix, forward. Fernandez now. Go on through. Martial, could this be 3-1? Could this be 3-1? He's going to go for the chip. He's going to go for the chip. And he's in. And he's in. There we go. 3-1. Martial. What a goal. Is that his hat-trick? That's his hat-trick, is it? I'm pretty certain. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty certain that's his hat-trick. I know he's definitely scored 2. What a goal. Nonetheless, what a goal that was. Sane was going to go for the chip in the end. Great pass there from Fernandez. Takes his time. Wait for Henderson to come out. Then there's enough power in the end to just beat Henderson. And it dinks back down before it goes into the back of the net. Here we go, Martial. Could we get another one in this game? Could it be 4-1? Rashford going forward. Rashford on his own. Rashford to finish it. What? Oh, no way. Oh, guys, imagine that went in. Imagine that went in. Go on, flick that one over. Martial, never mind. Oh, I'm trying to find the pass. But imagine that went in, guys. Well, here we go then. The full-time whistle should be going anytime soon. We're going to get another 3 points in today's episode. And come on, just get this one headed away. There we go. Just clear up the field. I'm not even bothered anymore. Just get the full-time whistle blown. And there we go. A massive 3-1 win to end things off in today's episode. So here is then the Premier League table after the first 2 games have been played. And Arsenal at the top of the table, very similar to last season. Again, Arsenal were top for a little while, wasn't they? I think till episode maybe, what, 5 or 6? And then they dropped down, I do believe so. But we're in 5th place. If that isn't a meme in itself, then I don't know what is. Back in 5th place, where we belong, guys. I'm only joking. But yeah, we definitely need to work into the top 4. But first 2 games, 2 wins. I'm happy with that. Man City are in 8th place. Any surprises? Spurs haven't won any of their 2 games so far. And obviously Stoke City, Birmingham City. Okay, yeah, I forgot about the newly promoted side. So what we've got, Stoke City, Birmingham City, and we've also got into the Premier League, Watford. Okay, yeah, wow, okay, I completely forgot about the new sides. But yeah, not a bad first 2 games for us. But like I say, guys, don't forget to let me know down below in the comment section what we should do about the situation in midfield. Like I say, I'm happy with the back 4. Torres ideally needs to get to an 80 rated as soon as possible. The fact that he's 24 now and he's still not 80 rated, a little bit worrying, if I'm going to be honest. It is a little bit worrying. Should we get another centre-back in as well? Or, well, we need another centre-back in. Well, we could have Mengi as our reserve centre-back, but we could do a stronger centre-back here on the bench, I do believe. But definitely in the midfield. Pogba, does he stay? Does he go? And if he does go, who comes in to replace him? But there we go then, guys. That's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like I said, the second season with United is going to be so much better than the first season, guys. We're not going to mess around this season. We're going to get straight in and get some trophies won this season for sure. So hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, leave a like down below on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode.